Here is Shin Kirsty. Okay, hi Paula, hi Jax, hi everybody, hi Linda.
Hello.
Okie dokie. So just go on mute guys, we'll grab hold of it. It's a little bit cooler today, so hopefully we should manage okay. I've got the windows open, so apologies that there's a little bit of lawn mowing going on outside as well. Okie doke, let's start with that lymphatic trunk twist. So we're just going to take it round, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And we're just going to do opposite arm and leg, not opposite arm and leg, just opposite arms go up and then into your calf raise, and then just try and get a bit of movement going. So we're just going to come down and up, down and up. I did a class this morning and one of the girls has got dyspraxia and she's like, "What are you doing to me, Jo? I can't do this." For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. And then we'll take it into our pelvic circle, 4 in one direction. Really nice, big, slow ones. I think you're getting the weather back, Linda, much worse than us by the next week. And then circle back, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then let's come up. If you need to hold on, do. We're just going to get some movement through our ankle joint. It's hot, it's still a bit hot in here, so yeah, joints can just get a little bit of fluid on them when it's warm. And then circle back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just pendulum kind of side to side for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back. And again, keep that tummy ever so slightly engaged. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's switch sides again into that ankle mobility for 4, 3, 2, 1. Fall the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's take it into our balance work. So let's bring us into our tree pose. Let's get some movement through our shoulders if we can. Too much, hold on. If not, and if you can take both away, fabulous. Just take it round for 4, for 3, whoop, for 2, for 1, 4 circles either way. 2 more. 1, lovely. And then just take that foot over, bring your hips back, chin towards the chest, gently float down towards the floor, allowing that head to hang. Take an in-breath at the bottom. And out. In. And out. 2 more. Last one, breath in. Keep the front knee soft and gently restack the spine back up, bone by bone. Oh, spoke too soon, again one. And then switch sides, guys. So again, slightly different action with our shoulders. So we're just going to come up into tree again. This time, thumb, next finger together. This roll is really unsteady. And then hold, draw the tummy in, rib cage down. We're just going to bring it in, squeeze through the scapula for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1, and then just 4 lat pull downs, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Again, take that foot over into runner stretch, chin to chest, hips backwards, gently down, allowing the head to hang, and sit bones in the bottom, reaching up towards the ceiling. Take 4 deep breaths in and out, and out, in, and out. 2 more. Last one. Gently up. And fabulous. Well done, guys. I'm just going to get a quick drink. Okay. Okie dokie, let's just warm up a little bit more through our shoulders and then we will lift a few weights. I don't think we did last week, I can't remember. So, we're just going to go 1 over for 4 and then out in front for 6, yeah? So take it out, try and close your eyes, overhead, back down, by your side. And again, reach your fingers to opposite ends of the wall. And 2, 3, 4, and then take hands out in front into a front raise. Retract, bring those elbows back of the midline, and then just take it straight back out again for 6, 5, squeezing scapula, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, lovely. Okay, pick one weight up, lovely. We'll do one at a time. Stronger side, if you've got one, try and do your stronger side first, so you've just got a little bit of a contrast, yeah? So, we're going to start with a front raise for 4, back, for 3, back, for 2, back, and then you're just going to hold it on the 1, and you're just going to pulse for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, gently back in. Yeah, we're going to switch arms. We're going to take it 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it back in, switch hands again, shoulder blades down, a little bit of softness through the elbow as we bring it out, for 5 this time, for 4, for 3, for 2, hold it out on the 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back in. The other side, take your arms slightly back of the midline, make sure that's not happening. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, back to centre. Then just take it into our balance work, either big toe down, or if you can lift it up, draw that belly in, shoulder blades down. Let's go for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, 6 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because biceps are a little bit easy, guys. We're going to step forward, step that leg back, and we're going to do 10 more. So again, back leg nice and long. We're going to go down for 10, and for 9, and for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to take that same weight to our rib cage into that tricep one. So chin to chest, take your arm out nice and straight, bring the weight back to the side of the body, not to the front. And 2, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Back to that other side. So again, tight through the tummy. Try and lift into, or just keep the big toe down if balance is a problem. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Yeah, and again, bicep, and down. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Take that back heel down, weight into the brass strap area, straighten the, I nearly said straighten the arm, the leg there, straighten the arm, and 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Pick both weights up together, nice and easy. And we'll just do 12 rotator cuff ones. So shoulders down, length through the crown of the head, length through the chest. Keep the rib cage closed for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're just going to keep 1 out. They're really tough, these, so we're just going to do 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take that one down, bring it out into rotation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lovely. Let's leave weights there, guys. Grab hold of your band if you've got one. Hopefully you have. And we're just going to do a few little, stretches. So take the band. Make sure it's got a bit of width on it. So first of all, we're going to take it up and just bring the elbows bent position so the band comes to the back of the upper back and then back down again. 1 more like that. If that feels quite fluid and you're not arching kind of through the shoulders, then bring it all the way, pull a bit of width, take it into that stretch of the pectoral wall, breath in, back over, but go easy, that's why I always do the first one. And then just take it up towards the ceiling. And then we're just going to take a gaze at the ceiling as we come into a lateral stretch. Back to centre, the other way. Back to centre position, place it down, and then let's just take 1 arm out in front, take it into our deltoid stretch, pull it across the body. And then reach up nice and tall. Use the other hand to push it into that scapula. So so that we're getting that stretch of the triceps. Hold. Really important we keep that flexibility through. And then the hand off the elbow onto the top of the head, bring that one behind the back, make sure you're not rounding, so really pull it back, and then take a lateral stretch of the neck. And then switch, guys, so hand comes out in front, bring it into that deltoid stretch. Beautiful. Bring it up, bring it in, push down. Take the hand off the elbow onto the top of the head, bring it behind the back, and then pull into that lateral stretch of the neck. And then back to centre position. Okay, let's do a little bit of work through the glute. So we're just going to take that softness in the front knee and tip your tailbone a little bit. You can always hold on to something if you want. It's not about balance this, it's about getting that hip extensor working. So we're just going to lift and lower, or you can just hold, like this. Chin to chest. So squeeze, don't lift too high, think more about the foot lengthening backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just notice the bum working, and then bring that heel into bottom. Again, if you want to encourage your balance, you can just take the hand away, hold, and then switch. And again, the other side. So sometimes it's nice to go into this position, tuck the tailbone. I'm just showing you a few varieties, guys. Lift. If balance is an issue, then it's nice to sometimes hold on to it. It's about working the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, into that quadricep stretch. Either hold on, or you can try and go into dancer's pose. Hold. And beautiful. Well done. Just have a couple of little circles just to release the back. Circle back. And then we're just going to do one more kind of balance and calf work, and then we'll do a few squats and then we'll get down. So take one foot in front of the other, so the nearer your heel is to the toes, the harder this exercise is. So if you want to bring them further apart, you can. We're just going to keep the shoulders, oops, she says, as she nearly fell over. And then we're just going to come up for 10. Come up for 9. I find this probably harder than any balance, I don't know why. 8, 7, 6, 5, I think I've got my mojo now. 4, 3, whoops, 2, and 1. Well done. Switch the other way. So again, other foot in front, shoulders down, tight through the tummy. And again, 10, 9. Try and fixate the gaze, just helps with that sort of balance system. 3, 4, 5, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Just take a nice calf stretch. Take that back heel down. Just draw the heel in towards the floor. Take a nice breath in. And out. In. Other side. Push the heel down. Take 3 deep breaths in. And up. Okay, let's just do 20 deep squats. So either in first position with turn out or just in parallel. I'm going to do parallel today because my booty's sore. Take a back and then back to centre. Keep chest elevated. 2, weight into the heels. Push into the heels to come back up. Push into the heels to come back up. And 5, 6. Hi Serena. I'm going to say hello to her because even though she's not on, she's pretty good with the recording. 8. Hi Chris. I can't remember where Kirsty said she was today. And 10 more for 10, for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then again, just little circle, little circle. And we're going to get down. We're not planking today, it's toe warm, toe warm. Let me just, I noticed my video last week, you know, I put on guys, I think my legs are, I look like I were legless. And not in the, yeah, I'm alright. Not in the alcoholic way. Okay, let's go. We'll do some strength stuff and then we'll make sure that we do some really nice stretches. So bring yourself into your side leg lying position. So again, just always give yourself a moment. It's hard when you're on Zoom because obviously you're trying to teach the class without really looking. So try and maintain this top hip really, really level and facing forward, not backwards. Then this lovely gap underneath the lumbar sort of waist area. And then we're going to lift. We're going to circle first because they're the hardest really. So let's get 6 of those done in one direction. For 5, remember you can bring the arm over if you prefer. For 4, for 3, and try not to rock through the pelvis at all. 2, 1, and then we're going to circle back the other way. 6, 5. I feel like I'm just a sweaty mess at the minute all the time. It's just so warm in this room. 2, 1, and then we're going to push out, and then we're going to take the leg ever so slightly back of the midline, and we're going to drop it for 12, drop it for 11, for 10, keep that lift, just check, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then we're going to grab this leg or foot and just bring it back. Really pull that thigh backwards to create that lovely, lovely stretch. And then just before we do a glute stretch, guys, we're going to kind of keep the thigh in line with that hip bone. Yeah, so touch your hip bone, keep the thigh in line with it. Draw the tummy in, and then we're just going to drop it and lift it into parallel. We're not externally rotating it into clamp. And 3, we've just got 7 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Take your ball, place underneath the head. Let's just gently lengthen the leg that we didn't work. And then the other one, bring into tabletop, use the opposite hand just to bring it into that supine spine. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Back to centre. Just take that foot on Lift it up, push that knee away. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. And then grab your band, just stretch it out. I just want to do quite a bit of core work today, guys, a bit more than normal. So just grab, and then to take that nice flex and point. I have to put my shorts on, I think it's too warm. Flex and point. Flex, point. Flex it in, bring it in and out. Yeah. And then keep it in, take the band in the opposite hand and bring it, as always, into that supine spine. Stop that sciatic kind of impingement and then turn the head the other way. If it feels too much, just release it a little bit. Soften through the knee to bring it back to centre. Grab the band in the same hand and then allow that leg to come out to the side. Abducting that leg away. And then gently back to centre position. And then take that band. So I did my right leg, guys. Remember which leg you did, because we're not doing the other one just yet. We're going to do that after we do a bit of core work. So place the ball underneath your head, unless you really don't like it. But some people, it just feels really nice and provides that length of the neck. Give yourself your nice pelvic imprint release. We're going to drive our right leg up to tabletop, draw the tummy away from the imaginary hot t-shirt and bring our other leg up. And we're just going to keep that core engaged, ribs down. We're going to take our right leg forward and slowly back to centre. We're going to take our left leg forward and back to centre. And again, really, sometimes it's nice just to take it onto the mat, and then you can be really aware of the ribs being placed down and no movement through the pubic bone as you take the leg out. So the back's keeping a neutral spine and the neck's just getting a bit of support. Do 8 more singles for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Just give the knees a little bit of a hug into chest. Have a little bit of a rounding of the back. The other way. And then we're going to take it into scissors. So either keep the head, the neck like this and keep the lower back on the mat and do scissor like that. Or you can, I like to place the ball underneath my lower kind of lumbar area. Give myself some pelvic imprint releases. This time tuck the tailbone a little bit. So try whichever one. I don't like my arms down by my side, guys, only because I've got a slight neck problem. So I like to take my hands underneath my head. It is harder to balance, so you have to really draw the tummy in. You bring in one leg towards you. You might only want to go to there, and then back to centre, and then the other. Again, only go so far as you can maintain the pubic bone from edging forward and the belly from doming. And then again. Do 8 more singles. Just watch that pubic bone from edging forward. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And beautiful. Take one foot down, then the other. And then just grab the back of the right hamstrings. Bring that right knee to chest and slide your left heel onto the mat, pointing that foot just to open up a little bit through the hip flexor on the opposite side. And then bring it back in. Switch sides. In. Slide it along. And then back to centre. Take both feet down, lift up, bring the ball away if it's there. And then let's just have a little bit of a supine spine, either with hands underneath the head or just out to shoulder height. Yeah, like this. Just to release any tension in the lower back. And let's go into, we'll do one more abdominal one, guys, and then we'll go into a bit, no we won't. Let's go to bridge. Let's take our ball, place it between the mid to upper thigh, lengthen through the chest. Notice what the shoulders want to do. After I've been massaging a lot, my shoulders want to do that. So you can either just really think about lengthening, or you can turn the palms up towards the ceiling as well. Chin towards the chest. Let's take an in-breath through the nose. And then gently roll that lower back into the mat. Give the ball ever such a tiny squeeze and firmly push the feet in as we take our spine away. Sending our knees forward. We're on our shoulder blades, not our neck. Take an in-breath. And slowly lower. Don't rush bridge, guys. Really think about that lovely mobility of the discs as we kind of provide some lotion for them. And then gently back. Again, give the ball a bit of a squeeze. Keep the knees in alignment. Push the feet firmly in. Back up into bridge. Breath in. Slowly lower. Back to centre. Let's go again. Place the feet firmly in. Peel the spine away, bone by bone. Sending the knees and the shins forward. So you've got this lovely ski slope. Breath in. Slowly lower. Beautiful. The last one, we're going to come up. We're just going to do 16. So we're going to do 16 little drops of the bum and a lift and a squeeze. Drop for 2. Drop for 3. For 4. For 4. For 3. For 2. Lift and then squeeze for 8. Squeeze the ball. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take a breath in and slowly lower. And again, just hug those knees in. Have a little roll around. Release any tension in the lower back. And the other way. And let's do a little bit more of abdominal work. So keep the ball kind of mid-thigh, but walk the feet away just a little bit further than they would be if they were in bridge. Take your hands underneath your head. Interlink your fingers, thumbs into the nape of the neck. Allow that head to fall and be supported by the hands. Rib cage down, draw the tummy in. We're going to lift up for 10 and lower. Halfway. Lift up, well maybe 3/4 of the way. And lower. Lift for 3 and lower. For 4. Lower. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it up. Hold. Pulse the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower back down. Take a little supine spine side to side. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is keep in this position, but we're going to roll the knees to one side. And then you're going to keep the hands where they are, and you're going to lift up and look over that top hip bone. And then lower back down. So you're getting a little bit of an oblique, kind of deeper abdominal work. Lift, look over. Try and lift quite high, guys, if you can. 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring the legs back to centre position. Take the knees in the other direction. Again, elbows out wide. So you're not kind of twisting. You're literally just lifting up and looking over the hip bone. And again, we lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come back down. Lay your arms down by your side. Legs nice and straight. And then just take a nice neck stretch as we just take right ear to shoulder. Back to centre. Left ear to shoulder. Centre. Right. Centre. Left, and then come to centre position. Make some little circles on the ceiling with your nose. Circle back. And however you want to get to your other side, guys. Hopefully you've remembered which leg you've done. I did my right, I think. So I'm going to do my left. We're going to, if you want to try a roll up, by all means do, but don't feel like you have to do. If you are doing a roll up, take an in breath. And as we out breath, chin to chest, ribs to hips, and then gently up. Always harder to do the first one, so if you want to just do another one, chin to chest, gently down. Rib cage closes, chin to chest. And re-step. And then we should all be over on the other side. So again, I've got a pregnancy massage. A friend of mine is pregnant after trying for a long time, so I'm obviously much younger than me, so I'm super excited to see you. Okay, let's lift up that bottom waist, guys. Let's lengthen that leg. Again, if you want to come over into torpedo, you can, or take the hand there, or even in front. And then we're just going to really lengthen that leg away. We're going to lift it, take it ever so slightly back, and we're going to circle for 6. Circle for 5. Circle for 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. We're going to circle the other way. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. We're going to really lengthen so really maintain that big gap. Bring the leg ever so slightly back. We're going to drop and lift for 12. Drop, lift, 10, 12, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up, hold it, and then just bring that leg, foot, should I say, into the bum, pull that thigh backwards, take a lovely in-breath, and out. Lovely deep breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Keep that thigh in line with the hip bone. Keep that waist lifted. We're just going to drop. We're nearly there. Drop 2. I hope it's cooler where you are, guys. 3, 4, 5. I've literally not stepped outside today. 6, 5. Got a little itchy nose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Onto your back. Grab hold of your ball and your band again. And then just take the leg that you've been lifting and lowering. You can either take it straight into supine, not supine spine at all. It's not a supine spine this. It's a glute stretch. Like this. Just hold, pushing that knee away. Oh, Janet, I don't know if you watched that young boy, Toby Samuel, yesterday. We're really good. He nearly won this 13th seed, I think. And then bring it over, and then just hold. I get really emotional when I watch Wimbledon. I just remember Mace playing there when he was 14, and I'm like, oh, maybe we should have shipped him off to a tennis school. But then I wouldn't be working, would I? I'd be following him around, and then I wouldn't have met you all. And then back to centre, and then just grab. Meanwhile, he's in Greece on at a water park yesterday, like a 3-year-old. And then hold, flex and point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Take it in, and out, and in, and out. And 3, 2, 1. Take the band over, turn the head the other way. And back to centre position. And I'm just going to move this way, guys. And then just bring that leg out to the side, abduct it away. Feel that lovely deep stretch through the inner thigh. And soften the knee to bring it back to centre. And fabulous. Let's come gently onto our front, and we'll just do 8 count. No, we won't. We'll do 4 counter cats and a little bit of downward dog. So when you counter cat, just take the head up, take an in-breath as you go into cow pose. And then keep the head where it is and start rounding at the tailbone, nice and slow. And then start moving at the tailbone, allowing the head to lift up and round. And cow. And round. And cow. And centre. Bring the hands in a little bit. Push into a downward dog. Let's just do 10 drops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold the 2, so hold it down on one leg for 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. Soften at the knee. Walk your hands back to your feet. And very softly restack the spine back up. Brilliant. Thanks, lovely. Come and say hello.